What's up, rich people? It's me, Haley, and I'm a financial pop star. If you want to be rich, you want to be successful. But wait, how do you even do that? Welcome to my Chanel. Sorry, my channel, I have an accent. Okay, so I saw a bunch of people doing reaction videos on YouTube, and I thought, let me throw my hat into that ring, because as talented as I am, I can also react. So today I'm actually going to be reacting to a video from Glamour magazine about how a 20-year-old stylist living in Los Angeles, California spends her $40,000 per year paycheck. So consider me a troll doll, because yes, I have fun hair to play with, but also because I'm about to troll.
Hi, I'm Molly Elizabeth, and here's how I live on my $40,000 a year salary.
Can I just say, not even having to do with money, but when someone has two first names, you just know that they're chic.
I'm 20 years old, I'm a fashion designer. I have my own clothing label called Belle Devoir, and I'm currently a fashion stylist and creative director.
Yes,
my apartment is a 470 square foot studio space that I share with my boyfriend in downtown Los Angeles.
Okay, obsessed that she's living with her boyfriend at 20.
I pay $2,000 a month in rent and $100 in utilities, but that price is split between me and my boyfriend.
She is definitely spending way too much on rent. I think she should be spending 3 figures on rent and not 4 figures on rent.
Besides
I love her
rent,
apartment. It's so
most
cute.
expensive bill would probably balance between.
They have a lot of cool sneakers, because I see like Balenciaga for sure. Like her boyfriend or she is like for sure sneakerhead.
So I did a lot of styling things for free because I wanted to build my portfolio. And now that I also have a 9-to-5 to balance my freelance work, I'm, able to start saving.
That's so relatable. Honestly, she brings up such an important point, which is like when you're starting off in a creative field, you end up doing so much work for free and also investing so much money in your work. I'm really happy for her that now she has a 9-to-5 job to supplement that, because clearly she's gonna be so successful. Eventually she'll be able to leave her job. But like for now, I think it's really smart the way that she's playing it.
I hate having debt. As you can tell,
obsessed.
Like with my credit card, I paid off every month. So
okay, I love that she hates having debt, and I really love also that she pays off her credit card bill every month, because I think it's probably really tempting. The interest rates on credit card debt it's insane. She can't even drink legally, and she has her own business. She lives with her partner. But the one thing I'll say is with the student loans, I feel her that she like really wants to pay them off, but she could, like $10,000 is not that much. It's not crazy. And if she moves somewhere a bit cheaper, she could just get rid of them, wipe her slate clean, and then just like live the rest of her 20s without any debt. So that is just something to consider. Okay, I love that she has ink. I love that she has ink.
Matching with my friend, but we're not friends anymore. The total lasering process for the tattoos about $600, and then laser hair removal is about $1,200.
She's spending on lifestyle here, where she's spending on laser hair removal. She's spending on getting her tattoo removed. 2 things that I think are like so worthwhile spending on. Like I got laser hair removal too. It's so worth it. Especially when you think about like how much you spend on like waxing, or if you do waxing or anything like that. How serious is she about paying off her student loans? Like she could easily redirect that money. Yeah, she would have like a tattoo that reminded her of the past that she didn't like. But right now she also has debts that remind her of the past that she doesn't like. And I sort of feel like the student loans are way worse.
I like to keep my favorite jackets. This is my favorite coat like ever. I mean, you need to wear coats a lot of times in LA.
Okay, first of all, I love a woman who's cold in LA, like the audacity. Second of all, I feel like Glamour was sort of trolling her with that shot, as though there's like an excess of coats, and it's like, okay, chill, she has 2 coats. Actually, I feel like she should have way more coats. She's a stylist. Like she has 1 leopard and 1 shiny. Like what about the day that you want to like wear a preppy outfit? She needs more diversity in her coats is really how I feel.
Anyway, I have this chair here that I got from Target. I was eyeing it for a couple months.
Ugh, I feel sort of bad for her that she paid that much for a chair. Like you just know it's so cheap. So it's like better to just get a vintage piece of furniture, like vintage, I mean like secondhand, go on Craigslist, whatever, versus like buying one of these pieces from Anthropology or whatever, because they're so poorly made.
So I had to get it. And then I have this Vampire Weekend framed album artwork.
It's so bold to like make Vampire Weekend your brand, especially as a 20-year-old. Like I feel like that's more like my age vibes. Like, isn't she supposed to have like a framed picture of like Charli D'Amelio? What if Vampire Weekend is like her version of like listening to the Beatles? Oh, okay, continue on. But I really appreciate the way that she's been able to like add her own vibe to this apartment without breaking the bank so much. It's nice to love your home. I'm all for that.
Here is my fridge. I usually don't have a lot in here since I'm usually eating out.
Okay, once again, I feel like Glamour is trying to troll us with the shot of the fridge where they're like, Molly, like, tell them that you love to eat out all the time, that you don't have groceries. They're spending all their money eating out, like world's tiniest violin. She gives me Carrie Bradshaw vibes, you know, keeping her sweaters in the oven.
I would say pretty much 90% of my meals are eaten out. Sometimes we'll order out.
$500 per month is really not that bad on food. I would love to see that at $100 per month, which I feel like she could probably get down to. She's 20, so she hasn't even started to buy drinks yet, you guys. So like the moment she starts like getting those martinis after work, it's just gonna be a whole different ballgame for her.
My current credit score is about 700. I make sure to pay it off every month.
Also, she has a very good credit score. I love that for her.
My tip is honestly like go to Target. That and Urban Outfitters, they both have a ton of sales all the time.
In a way, I'm like disappointed that she goes to Target because I'm like, wait, I thought you were like, you knew like a secret store that was amazing and that had like random stuff from like Israel or something. So
on my TV, my monthly subscriptions include Hulu, YouTube TV,
my
Netflix.
God. Why does she have so many subscriptions? You need all of those subscriptions, Molly, and you have student loans. You need to make your boyfriend your ex-boyfriend and get his passwords. Like that, I feel like you can definitely cut down on, girl.
This is our shoe wall. Pretty much it's all our favorite pairs of shoes, a lot of our like designer.
Oh my God, the sneakers kill me. I just don't understand investing in sneakers. If you're like a rapper who's buying sneakers and you keep the sneakers that you're buying in pristine condition and then resell them, fine. But if you're like Molly and you actually have to like wear the stuff that you're buying, I feel like it's not smart. I could have guessed like when I opened this video that she would have those Balenciaga sneakers. Like there's never been a sneaker that is more her. I don't want to take that away from Molly, but in the same way, it does make me anxious that she thinks that sneakers are a good investment.
My biggest financial weakness would be clothes. I do have to buy a lot of clothes, probably multiple purchases a week. The first thing would be this off-white bag that I just got. These are probably my favorites of his that I steal. We have this Harley Davidson t-shirt.
I love that she has his shirts and she goes, we have this Harley Davidson t-shirt. I'm dead.
When I first moved out here, I would go to like shopping and Melrose every weekend and literally like Ubering there, buying a couple clothes, buying lunch, buying a coffee.
She did Uber and she did a coffee and she was buying clothes.
Hang out with people and make friends and end up spending so much money. So honestly, I probably am a little less social now that I'm saving money. Bye. See you guys later.
Okay, that was really fun. Ultimately, I was very impressed with Molly. Like she clearly has come a long way and I feel like she could definitely get her student loans paid off like literally tomorrow if she just stopped buying off-white bags. I feel like I literally know her, but also if I did know her, I would tell her that she can definitely still be social while she's saving money. I actually have to run because yes, the rumors are true. Molly now is my stylist. So we are doing a Skype session, but please do not forget to subscribe. Don't forget to stay healthy. And of course, as always, stay